This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV. We're in the XL today for the weigh-in for tomorrow's Christmas Matchroom show.
Season's
beatings wasn't really called that. Eddie's bottled out of putting that on any banners. With me I've got trainer Joe Gallagher. Just one fighter on for you tomorrow, Paul Smith, the British super middleweight champion, who we're waiting. He's actually weighed in, but he's waiting to weigh in again. Is that right?
Yeah, Paul, listen, the weigh-in today is 12:30, 1 o'clock. Paul's weighed in, he's made the weight. His opponent, Jamie, is stuck in a car crash or an accident anywhere on the motorway. Paul's weighed, but he's told he can't go and fuel up. He's got to wait till Jamie turns up, so whenever that'll be, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, we don't know. So Paul's just can't eat anything or drink anything, and I just think the welfare of the fighter is the main concern, and we've done everything right, and now Paul's not allowed to hydrate up, which is a bit worrying. Not only that though, I've turned up to many a show up in the North region, and I've been late with one or two fighters. The opponents have weighed in and gone and left the building. When I always used to say, well, aren't they supposed to weigh together? I was always told, no, they're not. So anyway, listen, that's another story for another day, but it's just a bit frustrating now. Paul's got to hang around now, 1:30 till whatever time he turns up. Could be 8 o'clock tonight. The welfare of the fighters first and foremost. He's made the weight, and that's that.
Well, let's hope he turns up in due time. So how comes they can't just take Paul's weight from when he just stepped on the scales then?
Well, you tell me. Paul's made the weight. The board inspectors were there. Robert Smith was there, so they cannot question the weight, because that's questioning the honesty and the integrity of the board, but all the officials were there. So next up now, we've just got to sit and wait for Jamie Ambler to turn up. But I've seen loads of fighters over the past year, can reel off loads of examples where the opponents have come in later on that night and weighed, but it hasn't stopped the other boxer, the opponent who did turn up in time, from hydrating up, and that's a bad thing really, that, when you're thinking of the safety and the welfare of the boxers in the ring.
Alright, anyway. Moving on to the fight now, we kind of know where we are with Paul with this, isn't it, because he sort of wants to get this fight out of the way, and then next year you said to me earlier, a couple of fights away from possibly fighting for a world title.
Yeah, definitely. This fight tomorrow night for Paul just gets him back out there. It is what it is, and then obviously he's looking to defend his British title then next year, win that outright. And the way he is in the world rankings at the moment, I think him and Sartizan are the next in line for a world title eliminator. The winner of that then, I'm sure, would fight the winner of Abraham and Stieglitz. So big year for Paul Smith next year, big year for him, and some people say he's at the twilight of his career, but obviously his last performance against Dodson was showed that Paul Smith isn't finished yet, and he's got a huge year, not just for him, but all Smiths. Stephen Smith's in a world title eliminator, WBC, coming up. Liam had a fantastic win last week, absolutely brilliant, showed everybody the world-class fighter that I think he is, and I've been beating the drum for ages. And then you've got the world-class prospect, Callum Smith, so it's got to be a fantastic year next year for all the Smith family.
Liam Smith had a great win a week ago against Mark Thompson, so you must have been pleased with that.
Brilliant, really pleased with it. I said beforehand it was all about levels, and I think Liam showed that. Mark Thompson is a good kid, he's very game, very dedicated, but skills pay bills, as I say, and Liam Smith showed that in abundance of the day. And to be honest, I don't think Mark Thompson should have been allowed out for the fourth round. He took some unnecessary shots there. It was only 13 seconds. At the end of the third round, the bell cannot save you, and Mark Thompson was, to me, looked like he was out on his feet. He had to be helped back to his corner, and I don't think he should have been allowed out to contest the remaining 13 seconds of, or the beginning 13 seconds of round 4. The corner should have pulled him out, but like you said, there's a lot of brave cornermen and trainers out there, and you've got to think about the fighter at the end of the day. But like I say, it was a fantastic performance by Liam. His shot selection was fantastic, and I have no hesitation putting him with Rabchenko. Not one hesitation with it. I said it to Philip Fondue, we're coming for you, and I know they've got their eyes on the world scene, but we'd love a shot at Rabchenko.
You're disappointed Callum sort of missed the end of the year run, so to speak?
Yeah, I suppose. All I say, he's had 9 fights, he's had a fantastic run of late, he had a great performance there, but little things happen, and it isn't that he's sitting idle on his bum, do you know what I mean? He's in the gymnasium, he's doing a lot of strength work, building himself up for the next year, because I said to Callum the way that he was going, by the summer we'd be fighting Andre Ward. Eddie was getting a little bit excited, and Barry and Sky and that, so just put the brakes on him, help him to rebuild and ready for the next 10 fights this year, or 6 fights this year, because he will be in big fights. We're looking at big names, world names, former world champions, and that's what we'll be looking for next year. Callum Smith will it's his time, and I'm got to let him off the leash and let him go.
And finally, Stephen Smith obviously will be chasing them world honours again for himself next year.
Yeah, he's got that 90-day contest against WBC number 3, and that'll be, like I say, I assume a final world title eliminator. So, like you say, it's fantastic for him. And at age 28, he's at the right age now to go and test himself against the best in the world, and the meaningful fights, the fear factor fights, and it brings the lads in the gym wanting to learn and to move on and to distance himself from the domestic scene.
All right, Joe, thank you very much for talking to us.
And Croller's got a big year ahead, and so Scott Quigg, and it's been a fantastic year, and 12 titles, 12 months, and we just smashed it. And I just feel the Smith should have got more credit in the broadsheets, in the magazine, in the papers. If there was 3 brothers that played for England, 3 brothers that played for rugby in the cricket team, they would have made it. And it's disgusting that the Smith brothers never got that, and it'll never happen again.
Okay. I'm going to end this interview now. Before I do, have you got anything else to say?
Just let me think. No, listen, we just smashed it the year. We had a fantastic year, 12 titles, 12 months, and I'm really happy, and just wish everyone a happy Christmas and a successful 2014.
All right, Joe Gallagher, thanks for talking to IFL TV, and we'll see you at the fight tomorrow night.
Yeah, cheers, thanks Kugan.
Thank you very much.